Ayan, hello, good morning po sa inyong lahat to our dear friends, dear relatives and supporters watching from elsewhere in the world. Good afternoon, good evening, kung ano pa man pong oras sa inyo. We are gathered this morning for the official turnover po of our donation na galing po sa suporta ninyo. Idodonate na po natin officially to Chosen Children Village Foundation Incorporated. With me, of course, are my relatives. Makikilala niyo naman po sila isa-isa mamaya. And of course, we have representatives from Chosen Children, including, in fact, the students. Ayan, the students, if you can hear me, baka pwede naman tayong kumaway-kaway dyan. Hello to the students at Chosen Children. Ayan, good morning to all of you. Uh, So perhaps it's best that we begin with a prayer. And I've chosen what I believe is the perfect prayer for this gathering. We are going to get one prayer that is also published, that is also included in our book. The title of which is Panalangin ng Isang Kandila, which was of course authored by my father who ayan, so buti na lang he made it to the book before sadly he passed away. Let us all remember that we are in the most holy presence of God in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Panalangin ng Isang Kandila by Jam Santos. Panginoon, maraming salamat sa napakalaking biyaya na binigay mo sa amin, ang magamit mo para sa iba. Una, sa paggamit sa akin, 10 ng aking pamilya, upang magbigay liwanag at pag-asa sa maraming nalulunod sa kadiliman. Pangalawa, sa pagbibigay sa amin ng pagkakataong maiparamdam sa marami ang init ng iyong pagmamahal. At higit sa lahat, sa araw-araw na paalalang 'pag kami naman ang nakaramdam ng pagkaubos, nariyan ka lang para buuin kami't bigyan muli ng pakinabang. Salamat po, Panginoon. Gamitin mo kaming muli ngayong taon. Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, ng Espiritu Santo. Amen. Ayan. So, again, yung prayer na yon, yung panalangin ng isang kandila is just one of the how many stories do we have again in the book? 25, tama ba? Ano, Ate Yet? 25
25.
more stories in the book na iba-iba ng language, iba-iba ng form, iba-iba ng ng pinanggagalingan, ng background. So, if you haven't yet read or ordered the book, please do so. Available pa naman po. And towards the end of this video, we will be showing you how you can order. Ayan, may props pa si ate. But before that, for everyone's ano siguro, to address everyone's curiosity, pati na rin ng chosen children, we will be requesting si Tita Marisa to give us very briefly, share with us lang kung paano ba, how did we even come up with this idea for a book? Saan ito nanggaling? Ano yung background, etc. Go ahead, Tita.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, Tita.
Yes. Pero nawala naman yung aking audio. Anyway, Mendoza family kasi, after their Christmas gathering, thought of when my husband was still alive, kasi I'm just a wife, to have New Year talkies. Okay? And New Year talkies usually kasi psychologist si Bobby, gagawa siya ng mga self-disclosure activities that's structured, in which everyone who participated will share what happened to them in the previous year, and what they felt about it, and then what they're going to do about it, and then what they learned. So the tradition went on until he died in 2010. And then the siblings thought of continuing it. Kaya lang, itong nag-pandemic, hindi kami nagkikita, but they still want to meet. So it was done in a Zoom meeting with wine on the side and some food, and then we'll talk. So following the tradition, I was beset with the question, how am I going to, kasi marami, no? Mga nasa ilan sila, 20 to 30, no? All members of the Mendoza family. How can each one share their own bit of experiences and feelings and what happened to them during the pandemic of 2020 in such a limited time? Pero ano siya, dapat concise. So I thought about, okay, let's do this symbolically. Did you use metaphors to picture, make it into a story, make it into a parang what do you call this, pwedeng children's story, basta yung ano ng metaphor kasi, something represents, a character represents something in your life, and then what happened. So ayun na yung nangyari, no? We as presented in the book, we had our own stories, and then after that, it grew kasi discovered our creativities, you know. We discovered that it can be parang reflected or analyzed in so many different levels. So sinabi nila, ay let's put it in a book kasi ano, para ma-preserve. So yun. And the book was born. So I hope that you will appreciate this. Pwede yan sa bata, pwede rin yan sa matanda. So it's wonderful. I hope you can learn something from it and be inspired. That's it.
Yes, thank you, Tita Marisa. And in fact, if I'm not mistaken, Jinky, we are also in the process of sending copies of our books also to chosen children so that you yourselves can also read the many different stories that our family came up with. Speaking of the book, and I'm sure that many of us know that it cannot just be encapsulated in just one sentence na and so the book was born. It went through a lot of different stages, different challenges, and I will be asking Tita Mercy Soriano to share with us the actual process of the book production. Go ahead, Tita.
Yeah. Actually, ano yan eh, blood, sweat, and tears plus, plus, plus. Yeah, so what really happened was, yun nga, nagkaroon kami ng sharing, di ba? I think, when was that? Before New Year. So each one actually nag-share siya. So, ang problem doon is, syempre, share yon nasa utak lang nila. So we had to get, everything written. Diba? Kailangan masulat siya para mailagay namin sa book. So yun yung first challenge. Kailangan namin makuha yung written work ng bawat isa. And yun nga, I think 25, diba? 25 yung mga stories. So medyo pahirapan mag-follow up and mangulit. And as you can imagine, syempre iba-iba rin yung, hindi naman lahat nagsusulat. So iba-ibang formats, iba-ibang style, yung iba bullet points lang. Talagang so naging ano na siya talaga, parang talagang labor of love siya to get this all together. Kulitin namin sila, and even yung mga, syempre yung mga nagsulat, nag-contribute kasi they had to, I guess, conceptualize din talaga ano yung gusto nilang i-share, diba? So first yon, nasulat na nila. Tapos next, kasi may artwork, diba? So bawat written work dapat may artwork. So pahirapan na naman yan kung sinong gagawa ng artwork dun sa mga storya nila. Nag-agawan sa mga bata, or minsan may mga cross, yung anak nung isa ang nag-art dun sa iba. So pero nakakaaliw kasi talagang collaboration, diba? So once we had the raw materials, diba? We had the stories, we had the artwork. Syempre, kasi gagawin mo siyang book and you want to release it, diba, publicly. Ito yung hindi masyadong alam na process. Kailangan siyang i-edit. Kailangan siyang maayos. So so ako muna yung nag-start. I had to go through the 25 stories. Yung iba hindi, not quite stories pa talaga. So I had to collaborate with each one. Okay na ba kayo dito sa storyang to? Okay ba kayo dito sa edited, version nitong storya na to? Which I enjoyed kasi it also gave me a chance to, work closely with each one of the family. Kasi nga namimiss namin yung isa't isa rin, 'di ba? Hindi kami nagkikita. So after nun, I actually sent it out to a professional editor as well, yung finished product. Pero while that was happening, ito naman sila Jambi, sila Trina, yung formatting ng libro. So, akala natin simple lang talaga yung libro, 'di ba? Pero kailangan mong isulat, kailangan mong i-art, kailangan mong i-edit, tapos kailangan mong i-format. Tapos yung cover, I think si Jambi yung nag-design, 'di ba, nung cover, front and back. Tapos si Trina nagsimula nung formatting, tapos nag-collaborate din kaming tatlo on the, final format. Tapos after matapos 'yon, kailangan naming ipa-print, 'di ba? So tinrial pa namin yung may print, yung iba ipa-try pa namin yung print out, ano yung itsura, do we do hardbound, do we do paperback, ano yung cost. Kasi at this point, actually naisip na namin talaga we're not really doing this for profit. 'Di ba? We're doing this for the love of, sharing the stories, and we want to be able to give back. And at that point in time, I think we've already decided that, whatever profits na lalabas from this book, we will really be giving to, Chosen Children Village Foundation, Inc. So we had to make sure that we give you something talaga medyo substantial naman, 'di ba? So talagang binuhusan talaga namin ng work. So naayos na namin yung sa print out, tapos ang pinlano na natin yung launch. Actually, si Jambi nagplano ng launch. Tapos we thought about, paano namin to ma-drum up, looking for sponsors. So again, another big challenge, di ba? Isa pa pala, kasi we wanted to publish it in Amazon kasi marami kaming out of the Philippines, how they call that, relatives na may demand din doon. And when we were trying to publish in Amazon, yung Jambi, hindi nag-work yung aming cover sa Amazon. So, ang daming beses pa naming ni-revise, as in days, di ba? I think ilang version tayo umabot, Jambi. Alam ko, basta ang dami na siya. Pabalik-balik hanggat naayos namin siya. Tapos yun nga, it went through yung launch, si Jambi, I think si Jinky nagplano on that. And hindi na naman nag-end there, 'di ba? Kasi yung pagkuha ng orders, yung pag-deliver, yung pag-manage ng financials, ayan na, si Jinky na. Off na kami ni Jambi diyan. Tapos na kami. Si Jinky na talaga bahala diyan. Siya na yung naningil, siya na yung nag-ensure na ma-deliver. And how many copies of the book ba na we had ordered and delivered? Umabot tayo na Jing, hindi kita
150. orders
200,
na.
sorry?
250 yung printed natin dito locally pa lang.
Yeah, 250. So you could just imagine, 'di ba? 250 tapos minsan diyan pa isa-isa, 'di ba? Hindi naman kasi lahat bulk orders eh. So yung bahay yata ni Jinky nagmukhang warehouse sa dami nung, sa dami nung libro. Tapos aside from that, yung actually yung pag-communicate tsaka yung pag-publish on social media. Ayan naman si Trina, yung anak ni Ate Marisa. Alam ko hindi na nakakatulog minsan para pag magpo-post na kami for that certain week, ino-OT niya yan yung para ano yung next na post natin and ano kasi kailangan kasi sabay-sabay siya 'di ba? Yung pag-communicate, yung pag-publish, pag-drum up ng interest on the book while we're doing the actual preparation of the book while si Jinky naman nag-aano ng mga orders, yung mga delivery. So it was really collaborative labor of love. And syempre with the authors, 'di ba? Kasi everybody committed and how do you call that? Nag-ano sila na bawat isa will be able to sell a certain number of books, right? Kasi nga we're doing this for you guys for chosen children. So lahat din talaga nag-work on at the very least the writing, the art, and then the selling and finding buyers and yon and finding sponsors. So ayun, so medyo maliit lang naman yung book, manipis lang siya, pero yung the amount of effort, the amount of love na lang that went into that book, I think is priceless. And yun lang. I think stressful siya and it was a very big challenge, pero I think the output and the result, we're so very happy about it. So ayun. Over to you, Jambi.
Ayun, thank you, ate. Well, now we know better. So if we decide to if we decide to come up with a second book, I'd
Yeah,
like to think things will be or will go much smoother.
yes.
We don't need to wait for volunteers. We already know who to tap, etc.
Yes.
And
Okay. Yeah.
speaking of volunteer, did you volunteer, Jinky? Ayan. We'd like to request you to this time give the quick financial report and thereafter make the official turnover of our donation to chosen children.
Okay. Screen share. Okay, there. All right. So this is the financial report for the Mendoza Family Lemonade Project. So as of today, no, June 26, 2021, we had a total already of 235 books sold, which amounted to 123,239. Why is it a big amount? It's also because of the sponsors that we got during the launch. So we had minor sponsors, major sponsors, and we also had co-presenters, no, that kumbaga increased, no, the amount of money that could be donated. And as for the expenses, we only had three. One is for printing. So this is for the printing of the 250 copies. And then, of course, what Ate Yayet mentioned, no, it was copy edited, no, professionally. So that's a 2,306. And then for the shipping amount, so we have a 5,410. So lahat, everything that was shipped from here. No, again, this is just the local sales. No, we haven't yet accounted for those that were sold in Amazon Prime. So hopefully there will be more, no, that we can give. So far, out of the 250 books that we have initially printed, no, we only have 15 books left. Yan. So it's still up for grabs. It's still available in the I think later, no, we'll tell you, how you can also get your copy of the book. So that would leave us, no, the sales less the different expenses. That left us with a net profit for donation of 36,701 pesos. So that's the total amount that the family decided to give, no, to Chosen Children Village Foundation Incorporated. So, and with that, yan, Jambi, I will show na ba? Yan. O, di ba? Kala mo. Ayan. So, we are officially, no, giving, no, this was actually given, no, a few weeks back already, no, but we are officially giving the Chosen Children Village Foundation Incorporated our total profit, no, so far of 36,701 pesos. Ayan. So dated June 26, 2021.
Ayan, thank you, Jinky. And of course, if we're able to sell the remaining 15, or should
Yes.
there be a clamor for more prints of the book
Yes.
Mm-mm.
and the sales from Amazon,
Amazon,
we
yes.
Yes.
will be scheduling siguro another turnover, another official
Yeah.
turnover of our donations to Chosen Children. But now that you have officially uh, made the donation, we will be requesting. Ito nakakatawa talaga, no? I remember during the launch when we invited a guidance counselor to share her thoughts about the book. It was very amusing because she was a Mendoza as well, and now officially accepting the donation on behalf of Chosen Children is another Mendoza. Yan, baka mag-anak natin si Sir Adrian. Sir Adrian, go ahead.
And yeah, so again, we would like to thank the Mendoza family. When we first met Sir Jumpy back in December, we were just very happy that we were able to they was able to become part of the CB family, and one of the child has become part of her family, and the interaction didn't stop there. Aside from these generous donations, I think the whole family almost is already a child sponsor at Chosen Children's Village. So we're really blessed um to um to to receive the love from Mendoza family, and we know that it will continue, and we pray that God will continue to bless you and to protect your family, and to just spread love to your family. So for now, I'm going to go downstairs so that we could officially also um put in the donor board or the trust fund donor board part of the proceeds that you have donated to us.
Yeah, live na live. Meanwhile, while Sir Adrian is making his way downstairs, again, later on, we will be showing you how you may get your copies of the book. If you already have copies, pwede naman dalawa. Wala namang masama if you have two or three copies of the book. Place it in different parts of your home or send it as a gift.
Yes, oo,
And
puwede pang regalo.
ayan, I think we're there already. Sige, ipipin ko nga si Sir Adrian.
Yeah, so before we put it there, I just want you all to see. So, malinaw ba? So yeah, there. Okay, so the Mendoza Family Lemonade Project, and we're going to put it here on the trust fund donor. So out of the 36,000 something that we have received, 10,000 was allocated for the trust fund, and that would go under our TOPAS category. So for the trust fund donations, we don't put them in the general fund. Everything that's being donated for the trust fund is being set aside for future and emergency purposes only. So here we're going to put the Mendoza Family Lemonade Project as part of our trust fund donor board, and you're going to witness the actual putting out of the name. it will become very noisy, so I'm going to mute myself. So we have picked it for now for the sake of this video. We will continue pushing the nail so that it will be picked. Ayan, so nakita niyo na po, this is our trust fund donor board, and Mendoza Family Lemonade Project is now officially part of our trust fund donor. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Sir Adrian. Okay. Uh, there you go, dear viewers. In fact, the reason why we decided to place the Mendoza Family Lemonade Project instead of, say, the Mendoza family is because it's not just our family. Right? The donation, the 36,000 plus donation that we gave this morning, and more of the donations that we're going to give in the future, actually is not from our family only, but from all also of those who supported our project, and hopefully you support us as well in our next projects. We'd also like to share with everyone that, in fact, the book project is just half of our objective, half of our intention, because really we wanted everyone to also know about, to be aware of the foundation so that you yourselves can become or perhaps you'd be curious enough to want to inquire and become a child sponsor. If you don't know how to go about it, if you want to know the first step, contact any of us and we would be more than willing to connect you with our friends from Chosen Children. But in case you wish to know still how to purchase our book, I'd like to share this with you. Is it visible, Jinky? Can you confirm that it's visible? I might be showing something else.
It
Yes,
is, it
okay.
is.
So, for those in the Philippines, just as Jinky mentioned, we have 15 more copies of the book. But if there is a need for us to print more, it will be difficult. But why not? Right? If it's for chosen children, so just go to bit.ly/Mendoza project. There is that will lead you to a form, and please just accomplish that, and we will contact you if you wish to order from the Philippines. But if you're also from elsewhere, where Amazon is available, you may contact or you may look for our book in Amazon. At it, do they just search the Mendoza Family Lemonade Project?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Uh, it's a slightly different version, the ano, the Amazon version, but it's the same book. We promise you the contents are the same, but it may look a little different because yeah, apparently the local publisher and Amazon, they follow different layouting rules and guidelines. Okay. So that's it. We would like to thank everyone again for having supported our project. If you still want to support our project, just go to bit.ly/Mendoza project. Yan. Or go to the Yayat Soriano author page. Many of our information are there. And please do visit also the Facebook page of Chosen Children Village Foundation Incorporated. If you want to become a child sponsor, if you want to become a trust fund donor as well, please do not hesitate to contact them. Nagre-reply po sila agad. Sometimes I message them at 12:30 a.m., 1 a.m., thinking that they will respond the following day, but no, si Miss Nika sumasagot agad. So thank you very much, Miss Nika, and sorry for always bothering you in the evening. Thank you, kids. We hope that the our donation, the project's donation will help you, and we promise to continue to help you with our future endeavors. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
God
Thank
bless. Bye
you.
bye.